guys, what's going on? Welcome to a unboxing because we just got something cool in the mail. Today is March 3rd and we got the Nintendo Switch.
We were one of the lucky people who got one pre-ordered before they're sold out literally everywhere. So if you want one of these, you can't have one. I'm sorry.
they're out everywhere.
Yeah, who knows when they're going to make new ones. It's probably going to be a while. But we happen to have one right here. Let's go ahead and pop it open.
We're gonna get into it.
Let's get into it. Let's cut it open.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your newborn.
Oh,
your baby.
Apparently, it does have a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that just flipped up. That's the instructions on the bottom there.
Yeah. I'm just excited to hold this thing in my hand. It looks so nice. Alright. So go ahead and flash that to the camera, Todd.
Let's do this. You can see how they put it.
It's very nicely displayed. So, go ahead and pop out the display.
I'm curious as to... Okay.
How does it feel?
If you felt a 3DS, then you know the weight of that.
It does. It feels pretty much like the same weight as a 3DS.
Yeah.
I'll set that there.
Oh, Joy-Con. I'm strangely... Here, we can both have one. There's two. Yeah. I'm strangely a fan of, like, smaller controllers, or, like, you could go and get, like,
pop out of the bag?
Yeah. You can get, like, the third-party,
They're very small. I have average-sized hands. I don't have tiny hands like other people.
Yeah, that's what I was going to be curious about, is we were speaking earlier, and I said that I have small hands, but actually, I think I have more, like, medium.
It's very
average.
The joystick feels very responsive. It feels very good on the hands.
That was the C power adapter.
Okay. This is probably the controller, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the controller that you can slide the Joy-Cons on.
And I was hearing other people's reviews, and I was thinking, they said that it's smaller. Huh? Yeah, you just slide it in there, and it should... There it is. So, I was hearing other people's, and they were saying that the controller hits normally, no matter the size of your hand, kind of in the middle here.
Yeah.
And most controllers kind of go out the outer edge. But then I was thinking, whenever you're holding a 3DS, usually the 3DS, when you're holding it, hits into the middle. So I was thinking that might have been their target, is because a lot of people like the grip and where you hold the 3DS at. That's actually what they're aiming for.
Yeah. And then do we have anything else in here, or is it just instructions?
We have the dock.
The dock, okay.
Yep. And, okay, there's the other one. And these are the straps.
Can I see the new straps?
Apparently, these make the Joy-Cons, if you're wanting to relax and sit back and you have just both in your hand, you don't just have just the Joy-Con. If you put those on, it gives a little bit more, like, width to it, and it's a lot more comfortable to, like, sit back and just recline.
So far, I'm not a fan of the little straps. Oh, there we go. I was just using it.
Well, safety first, but we'll probably never use the straps.
We're not stupid, so we're not going to throw them to the TV, but it feels better than the old Wiimote ones did.
They look like a better, like, not like a nicer material, but the other ones were kind of, like how, like, flat cables look. They're like a flat lanyard kind of.
There's a bit over there.
Now, I have been seeing this, and I like this, that you guys can, you can put the power bank and everything in its cords, and it just comes out nice and neat.
Oh.
So it's not like...
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's and this little port with the HDMI, too.
Yeah. And this is what we were wondering about before, because we play Super Smash all the time, and if you got the... what was the GameCube connector?
Yeah, the adapter.
It uses two USBs, and we were wondering how are you going to incorporate with that with this, and that's what it's going to be for. So HDMI, USB, and the power connector.
I like that it has everything all like separate.
It's a little, you know, some people were talking about it. I could see if you like have it down on the table, it could be flimsy, but some people were talking about like it's a cheaper plastic. That feels like a more sturdy plastic to me.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, you're probably not going to be moving this thing too much. You're just going to be sliding the thing into it.
Yeah, and the actual thing itself is what's going to give it the weight.
It doesn't take up a lot of room. It's about the size of my hand. Like, that really doesn't take up much room at all compared to a normal console. And your thing just slides in there. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's all done. We'll get a nice little shot of all the part.
I want to see how this feels as its own controller. Let's see. That's nice.
The click is very good.
There's like this, do you see this kind of...
Yeah, there's like a little reflectiveness on the controller that's weird.
I'm a fan of this.
Can I see?
One second, let me test this.
Wait,
your turn. Hold on. I do like this. Like I said, you can buy those third-party controllers for like PlayStation or Xbox, and like they have like the mini controllers for those, and I do like those. And this does kind of feel like you're playing a mobile, like a 3DS kind of buttons. Like they're like a 3DS.
They just feel good on the fingers.
Like it's
very responsive.
I could play this on the go because they're not big, and so yeah, here. Take a feel for that.
Something else we didn't check out is the kickstand on the display.
An interesting thing.
So there's the fully fixed controller. As you can see, it's about palm sized. It's a little long compared to most controllers. This is like the only thing I'm seeing so far. Because most controllers are kind of built for your hands now, so they're kind of like not as long. But this thing still feels like it was designed to go into your hands. You know?
And
it feels pretty good.
You were talking about the kickstand with this. Interesting enough, I don't want to do it because I'm kind of nervous, but this kickstand apparently was made to snap off. Yeah. There's like a screw and a spring, and so if it snaps off, so if you have kids or something and it snaps off, you can just snap it back on. So,
that's nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead and kickstand it up, see how much it looks.
There's where your memory's going to go. So they did say that if it's not on like just a super flat table, the kickstand doesn't hold up the best, but I mean... That's not bad.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you take it with you, just sit on a table and play. Because the whole thing with this is on the go. Yeah. Is their big thing. So how much we'll be taking it on the go, I don't really know.
Probably not too much. But then again, I don't know. So there you guys go. Kickstand, use it on like a hard table.
Yeah, this cloth isn't working.
Probably in time there will be third-party stuff where you can like put a grip on the bottom of it or something. A lot of vents. Yeah. I didn't realize. A lot of vents. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get those Joy-Cons off. So apparently the way that you do that is the buttons on the back here, these black little buttons, you hold that down and that detaches it and you can slide it out.
Oh, that slides out really nice.
So you can just slide that out. There we go. Let's put these onto here now. I will say, because it's a new console, it feels a little bit like rough at first, but I'm sure after you slide these things in and out over and over again, it's gonna get you.
Oh, that looks nice. How does that feel?
That feels good. I might take this on the go now that
I'm waiting for cases to be made to take this on the go.
That does indeed, yes. That does indeed feel really nice.
Oh, man.
It's, to compare, it's like, think of, instead of your 3DS being flipped upwards, it's essentially, it's like, yeah, it's like the size of, like the thickness of a 3DS, but in the form of the Wii U tablet. So, that's kind of how I'm looking at it.
It's very nice on the hands. It does feel a little cumbersome, like it would be easily dropped, partially because I'm a fucking klutz. But it's still nice. It feels good on the hands, you know.
Yeah.
Very, very, very nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's the last one is with the straps. I think that's the last way that we have to show it to people.
Make sure you put them on the right way. Apparently, you can put the straps on the wrong way.
Yep.
Apparently, people are already breaking their straps by putting them on wrong. So if you bought one of these things, put your fucking straps on.
I don't know if anyone's showed you this, just in case. So there's a plus to plus. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
So and it's also just kind of like make sure the strap's on the bottom. You know, if you had a Wii, then you know where the strap goes. Clips on just like that.
Oh, it does look nice.
And this, I could see. I'm gonna be honest. I could see me just reclining, being lazy with just both controllers.
I like how there's buttons on the side too.
Well, it's for these. Yeah. So the buttons for the shoulder buttons, and it's just an extension. So let's see what this is like together. So yeah, well there you go. So there's a plus here, and then a minus on the back. So for both.
So you'll line it up right no matter what.
And they have lights, like a little port, so you can actually still see how like the charge of the controller even when these are on. So
okay.
There we go. I'm curious as to how the motion controller is going to be if you have it too. Like, yeah, because like, are you going to have to move both? Like, I could be reclining, but I have to do that, or like, it does only take one. So I don't know. We'll find out in future times.
Yeah, we're about to hook this thing up and stream it. So
I'm gonna I'm gonna say, as of right now, what was your favorite like
way to hold the controllers?
Yeah,
this. I really like the actual controller. I'm kind of biased towards that though.
I'm gonna say that's just now holding everything. I'm gonna say that's probably number 2 for me. This is number 1.
I like this better. Those feel a little awkward in my hands. I don't know. Holding it with the screen might be number 1.
But I do see what the way that I'm holding it right now. What we were talking about earlier, where it's resting in the center of your hand, it does do that. But off screen, grab this. I do have a 3DS, and I feel like if I'm holding this,
it rests in your hands too.
Yeah, I can't really. It rests right there, so I feel like that's what they were essentially trying for.
Yeah.
Was like that 3DS hold, because you are going to be taking it on the go. So
yeah, I think that's the whole point.
Yeah.
But we'll get a nice little aerial shot of all the components, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing hooked up, and we'll start streaming for you guys.
Close-ups of each thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Happy unboxing. Yeah. Nintendo Switch
Happy
Day,
Switch Day.
March 3rd.
We'll get a nice little shot going.
See you guys.